Okay, time for a new video, and whether you are somebody new to my channel or you are returning to my channel to watch this video, it is greatly appreciated. As always, I'm filming this video in one go, so if I stumble over my words moving forwards, apologies about that. And also, if the quality of this video is fairly poor as well, if there's any lag, anything like that at all, sadly it cannot be helped, and hopefully it is not too much of an issue for you. This is yet another Eurovision 2022 related video here on my channel, and at the time of recording this video you're watching now, it is the 3rd of May, and today the participants in the second half of the second semi-final took to the stage at the Palaolimpico in Turin in Italy for their first rehearsals with regards to the upcoming 66th edition of the Eurovision Song Contest, which, as we all know, kicks off next week. It is nearly upon us, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, I am here to give you my honest thoughts on the snippets that have been uploaded throughout today on TikTok, as well as what it says on the Eurovision Live blog, and also regarding some of the photos that have been uploaded as well. Do let me know your thoughts in the comments below, it is much appreciated, and feel free to check out the links in the description to my other social media pages. Check them out if you so wish. I should say there will be another blog post later on today, all being well, where I just go through the first rehearsals for the second semi-final participants and pretty much cover what I've been covering in these videos. So, I'm flitting backwards and forwards between various tabs again, so you might well hear my computer whirring away in the background. Apologies about that. I do want to say that I read something earlier that apparently states that the rotating arches on stage won't be turned around for the live shows. We are going to have to stick with that sort of black void right there in front of us. But I've also read other articles that claim those arches will be turned around and it will be permanently on the LED side for the live shows. So I don't really know what to believe at this point. We'll just have to wait and see. But I do think it is having quite an impact on certain performances. Looking back at Malta's rehearsal yesterday, that was a bit disappointing. Estonia's today, sort of the same thing. And I'm really intrigued to see what Spain do, because I think Spain could be really affected by not having the LED screen behind Chanel. Anyway, that's a load of waffle. Let's get into the main point of this video. Let's go. I'm going to have to scroll down again here. I don't know why the blog is doing this. It's annoying. Anyway, Ireland were up first. This is Brooke with That's Rich. Now, you might well agree with me here. Really, the only thing that was bothering me just a touch with regards to this song was those vocals. During the national final, I didn't think they were that brilliant. I also didn't think the performance was really fantastic either, but I knew it would probably be a lot more polished by the time Brooke arrived in Turin. And also at the pre-parties, I wasn't wholly convinced by the vocals either. They do seem a little bit better. It says here, these are not my words, this is on the Eurovision blog, Brooke had brought our first fabulous outfit of the day, an electric blue ensemble that includes hot pants with a chiffon overskirt. Chilly for Ireland, but perfect for Italy. It's a confident performance that makes great use of the floor projections and overhead camera rig. Yes, because in the rehearsal clip, Brooke and her dancers are in white outfits, they're flat on the stage, so I imagine that's probably how the song starts. It's also a strong vocal performance, there's a playful dance routine, Brooke has a really distinctive voice. This was more impressive than I expected, I'll be honest with you. It really seems as though Ireland are taking it seriously, really wanting to reach the final, not get last place in a semi-final once again. In terms of the colour scheme, it's pretty much the same old thing. I don't know about you, but it seems as though the actual backdrop behind the arches, there doesn't seem to be a whole lot going on that screen. You can't really see anything. It's more lights than actual visuals. Anyway, there is Brooke, very likeable, having a bop, swirling lights, mainly in shades of purple. Bit of choreography, shuffling to one side, there's pyros, flames, it's all kicking off. Very, very different from what we usually see from Ireland, but it does match this type of song. I wish them well. After Ireland, North Macedonia. Now, I'm not sure if this song is really going to rise up in people's rankings that much, but I do think people might start to appreciate it a bit more. It says here, let's get to it. There she is. Andrea is in a black outfit with black gloves. This is a really classy stripped back performance. She's alone on stage, dressed all in black, supported by nothing more than pulsing graphics and dramatic lighting. She also uses the lift bridges over the water feature as graphic screens. which is only the second time we've seen them used this way so far. What's the point of having them if barely anybody's actually going to use them, I ask. Anyway, it's really impactful, and the staging definitely gives Andrea's powerful voice space to shine. She is a great singer, one of the best female vocalists this year. This is one of those performances that is going to come alive next Thursday. We can't really judge these clips too much anyway, as I've been saying for a good few days now. Yeah, blue lighting, more light blue behind the arches, flashes of light, very dramatic, and on the sort of accompanying screens we've got images of hands. Yeah, it sounds good, it looks pretty good, but like I said, I think this is one of those performances that will really come alive on the night, by which point it's probably too little too late, I'm sorry to say, but a good job. Then we have Estonia, Stefan with Hope. He's casually dressed all in black. The acoustic guitar remains. He's alone on stage. No cowboy theme really this time. Orange lighting, and there's also this sort of desert landscape on the LED backdrop, which sort of mirrors what we had in the music video. It says on the live blog, let me just get to it here, what I really like about Stefan is he's just bopping around the stage having a great time. You know, there's quite a bit of movement here, it's not static. That's very welcome. It says here he kicks off this performance on the B stage with just a guitar for company and a retro filter on the visual, but as the song builds he goes mobile, covering the whole stage in 3 minutes and making a really nice connection with the audience, except there wasn't really an audience there in the arena today. We wondered if he might bring the two cowboys, but he delivers a great performance all on his own. He doesn't need anybody else, and that cowboy thing was a bit gimmicky anyway, if you ask me. Let's see this. There he is in front of the water feature. It looks really beautiful, this, and he sounds great, and he's moving around, having a blast, as I said a moment ago, working the camera. I think he's on course to make the final and maybe do quite well indeed once he's there. We'll wait and see. Not much more to say about Estonia. I'm very happy with how it looks. Let's move on to Romania. Now, one of the issues here is the fact that the stage is faulty, because the lyrics in the chorus, you can barely see them on the backdrop. That's clearly an issue, and they need to work on that. Let's see what it says about Chamame by WRS, as I'm still calling him. He is in wet look, sparkly trousers and a red frilly shirt that comes off at the end to reveal a silver sequined vest, our first outfit reveal of the competition. His male backing dancers are wearing tops so short it looks like they're wearing a Speedo as a t-shirt. This ticks lots of Eurovision boxes, great dancing, fabulous costumes, lots of different musical influences, and a proper party tune. I have to say though, watching the rehearsal clip, it all feels just a little bit flat for me. He's great, there's choreography, I quite like his outfit and what his dancers are wearing, this sort of blood red look that they're going for. Yes, again, we have yellow lighting, the water feature doing its thing, but yeah, you can't see the lyrics on the backdrop. Those arches are massive. They look nice, but I think they could have been a little bit smaller. Anyway, yeah, there's choreography, vocals are fine, he's obviously a smooth operator on stage, and it's hard to say if that's a qualifier. I'm sort of leaning towards no, now that I've seen this clip, but it's a very short clip. After Romania, Poland, well, this is going through. It's one of the favourites to win, Ochman with River. One of the finest vocalists this year, there's no question about that. I think we're all in agreement. Let's see what it says. He's in a sort of black suit. Nothing too fancy really about the whole performance whatsoever. It says he's wearing a very stylish black suit with 4 contemporary dancers, that's a theme this year, in black outfits with masks. Honestly, saw the rehearsal clip, I thought it was Dementors from Harry Potter. The fringing gives them an ethereal quality, like ghosts. It's visually really powerful, and this is necessary because at the national final it was really lacking. Now they've given it a little extra flavour. That was really welcome. It says here it's visually really powerful, particularly when combined with flashing lighting effects and Ochman's huge vocals. Wonderful stuff. You saw it as soon as this TikTok video started to play. Just sounded really terrific. Very dramatic. Obviously going through. They've gone for, unsurprisingly, this sort of watery blue look with the lights. You can see his face on the backdrop. I've never liked that in any Eurovision performance to date, pretty much. Doesn't seem as though his face is there for too long. But yeah, it's a performance that's really all about the vocals. Whether the dancers are really going to add that much, I don't know. But a job well done once again. Then Montenegro. I have to say, in terms of the way that this is presented, certainly in terms of the colour scheme, it's not that different from the song that goes before it. So maybe there could have been another song in between here, maybe Belgium. I don't know, it doesn't really matter now, of course. This is Vladana with Breathe. And what it says here is that Vladana is wearing an elegant blue dress. She looks fabulous. That's very much in keeping with this year's high fashion styling. The lighting effects throughout this song are stunning and make the whole performance really memorable. And Vladana's extraordinary voice is taking the roof off. Yeah, in these photos it looks really great. Very simplistic, not over the top, doesn't need to be with a ballad like this. And hopefully Vladana is just going to sing the hell out of this without overdoing it. Apologies. Let me just take a look here. Yeah. Beautiful woman, smoke machine. Not entirely sure what that's supposed to be on the backing screen. But it's really lovely. It's really lovely stuff. I just don't know if that's really going to get enough support next Thursday. We then move on to Belgium. Jeremy Mackie's with Miss You. This, for me, is perhaps the biggest disappointment of the entire Eurovision season. It looks to me as though the staging is also fairly uninspired. They've just sort of recreated the choreography from the music video and transplanted it onto the Eurovision stage. It says here, is this the most laid-back song in this year's Eurovision? We think it might be. Jeremy has an incredible voice. Yeah, very soulful. And he and his 4 male backing dancers make this whole performance look effortlessly cool. He is all in silver. It looks as though he's wearing tinfoil. And then you've got dancers who are sort of in black outfits, nothing terribly fancy going on there. He's really likeable. We know he's a very good singer. But there is something missing here for me. There seems to be a sort of glittery effect on the backing screen. There's lots of that this year. Quite disappointing. I thought we would have had more imaginative things going on. But anyway, there's not much to say. Like I said, the choreography is pretty much the same as it was in the music video. I'd like a bit more movement, to be honest with you. Still not convinced that that's a sure qualifier. Really not at all. But it wasn't bad. We then move on to Sweden. Well, no sun, no problem. Sweden were prepared well in advance for this. It is, of course, Cornelia Jacobs with Hold Me Closer. It is exactly the same as it was in Melfest. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. We've seen this before from Sweden. Melfest itself is like a little Eurovision anyway. So the performances are ready to go. You do not need to alter a thing. That's exactly what's happening here. The circle that she has on stage with her, the sort of spinning disc, it's slightly larger. The colours are the same, green and red. The outfit is the same with that sort of shredded silver look that she's going for and the black trousers. Vocals seem pretty good. I've seen people online saying, give Sweden the win now. I've seen people online over the past hour or so saying, for heaven's sake, this is so dull. It is going to push for the win. It might win. If not, then certainly the top 6 is very likely. It's got jury favour written all over it, a bit similar to Australia yesterday. I don't really need to watch this back. It is as we all thought it was going to be. And yeah, it's looking very polished, very effortless. It's going to be a very intimate performance. It says on the live blog, let me get to it here. Here we are, there she is, looking great. Cornelia has brought the same circular projection screen she used in Melfest, and it's the same outfit too. And our first bare feet of the contest, that's not true, they updated this, it was actually Amanda. This has such clever movement and camera work, which makes it feel like a really intimate, intense performance. Yeah, it looks great. That leaves the Czech Republic. Now, I've not watched the clip, but I have read what it says here. Let me just get to it. Come on, come on, come on. Bear with me. Czech Republic. This looks fabulous, by the way. Oh. Where is it? Come on. Oh, for heaven's sake. Here we are. Here we are. No, screw it. I'm going to watch the video first. Czech Republic, We Are Domi, lights off. Bear with me. I've been saying all along these videos would be messy. Yeah, nice vocals. They were a little bit shaky maybe at the pre-parties, but they're sounding good here. Interesting trousers with sort of purplish panels on either leg. Okay, come on. The guitar with the bow. The high note. Oh my days, get a load of that. Let me watch that back. Ho ho ho! Look at that, big explosion. Lights all over the shop. That's what I wanted. I said in a previous video that I could picture this with lights swirling all over the arena. That's what we've got. I know some people had doubts, still have doubts about this song going through. I'm still feeling as though it's a fairly sure qualifier, and I'm more convinced now after seeing that. Now, where the hell is the bit on the live blog where it talks about this? Here we are. This is a huge finish. I think We Are Domi have deployed every light rig in the arena, and suddenly we're quite keen to go clubbing. We've also learned that the guitarist made his cello string himself, or cello string guitar himself. Doesn't say much else. It looks great. All about the lights. Vocals are sounding much better. I'm really happy with that. So, with that being said, every single country bar the automatic finalist participants have now taken to the stage at least once, and tomorrow there'll be a lot more action in Turin as well. In terms of the best rehearsal today, well, honestly, Czech Republic, having just seen it, that looked great. Looks like a real spectacle. Maybe the weakest today was Belgium, actually. Got to be honest, not much really excitingly there, but then again, I'm not too surprised. Sweden was good, we knew what we were going to get. Montenegro is beautiful. Poland, not bad, maybe a little bit more work, but it's well on the way to being a success. Romania, they've got to fix a few things. Estonia looks good. North Macedonia, they're doing the best job they can with a song that isn't universally loved. And Ireland, giving themselves a better chance than maybe we all thought they were going to have. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I am now going to wrap up. Let me know what you think. Comments, likes, share the video, whatever it is. It's greatly appreciated. And things are about to get even more hectic from here on in, because there's going to be more rehearsals every day now. Official clips on YouTube, they're coming soon too. And obviously the automatic finalists will be rehearsing shortly as well. Looking forward to seeing Chanel, who may be let down by the 40 stage actually. Maybe Germany have got something really beautiful lined up. And of course the big prop and Sam Ryder. That'll be interesting to see. We know he'll nail the vocals. Until tomorrow then, all being well, take care of yourselves, stay safe, let me know your thoughts, and until then, ciao for now.